Okay, welcome back, my dear students. This is Dipesh sir, and I am with part 5 of class 6. That is the first chapter, computer language. Okay, student, in the previous videos, we have been gone through the all classifications of the computers on the basis of functionalities and on the basis of their sizes. Okay, in the previous video we have finished with the mainframe computers and supercomputers. Okay, now we will be discussing upon the computer language. Okay, so today we will discuss basically two types of computer languages. First of all, we will try to understand what is the use of computer language, and then we will be knowing about the machine language and assembly language, that is first generation language and second generation language. So let's just start with the computer language. First of all, you should understand what is the role of computer language. See, student, why just forget about the computer. Why you use languages? Language can be Hindi, language can be English, language can be in any mode. So we use basically language to create a communication channel between two or more than two persons. Okay, suppose you want chocolates from your father, then how you will how you will demand the chocolate from your father? You will go to your father and you will ask to bring the chocolate. Okay, so this is something, and now you can demand chocolate in Hindi or you can demand chocolate in English. Okay, so basically you require some sort of language to communicate with your father. Okay, so basically languages are used to create a communication channel between two persons. But here another, we have some prefix, that is computer. Now you are using English and Hindi to create communication between two human. Okay, but computer languages are used to create communication between human and machine. This is human and this is machine. That's why this is called, or computer, we can say computer. So that's why we use computer language. Okay, so computer languages are the set of instructions which used to give some instruction to the computer by the user and get some result. Okay, so basically computer languages are set of instruction to create a communication between user and machine. You just open the system, and once you suppose you want to open a file, then definitely you have to give some instruction, then only that particular file will be opened. Then how that file will be opened? Once you take a mouse and put a pointer on that file, single click and file will be opened. So that single click is something that you are giving an instruction. Given instruction to whom? You are giving instruction to computer. Okay, you are asking chocolate from whom? You are asking chocolate from your father. So that is why you used Hindi or English. Here you want to open a file from the computer. So you will definitely communicate with the user now. You will not communicate with your father or your mother or your sister. You will communicate with your computer because you want to open that file of the computer. Then you will instruct this computer, or in the other word, you will create a communication channel by or through computer language. Here we are creating communication channel through English or Hindi, but in this case both were humans. Here one is human and another is computer. So we will use a computer language so that computer can understand that you want to open the particular 5. So basically computer languages are used to create a communication between user and machine. This is a very simple definition of the computer language. Now, generation wise computer languages are divided. If you talk about the first generation, second generation, third generation and fourth, there are four different types of languages in your syllabus. First generation is machine language, second generation is assembly language, third generation is high level language, and fourth generation is it is more enhanced language. Okay, we will see each and every language one by one. So I hope you have understood the definition and role of computer language. And now let's see what is the machine language. Just a second. Okay, what is the machine language? Okay, basically student, machine languages are also termed as LLL, triple L. Triple L means low level language. Okay, why these are low level languages? Because machines are specifically use machine oriented languages. So machine languages are, first thing, these are machine dependent, and these languages are used only two numbers, that is 0 and 1. These numbers are also called as binary numbers. Okay, so machine language, so student, to communicate with the computer in machine language was very typical and very tough, because you have to give instruction in form of 0 and 1, which is very tough to learn and very tough to implement. Okay, and these languages are machine dependent languages, so you cannot run these languages or program on any other machines or any other operating systems. So basically these are the first generation languages, was very tough, very typical to learn and very typical to implement. The programming in these kind of languages are very tough. Okay, so as the generation goes on, we enhance the quality of the language, so user can or programmer can easily handle them. So in this sequence, we developed, or computer scientists developed assembly language in the second generation. So we will learn about the assembly language in the second video. Okay, till then student, I hope you have understood the definition and role of the language, and also the first generation language, that is machine language. Specifically two things: these are the low level language and these are machine dependent. As the name suggested, machine language means whatever you will write or whatever you will instruct to computer, it will be in machine language. And machine language can be written in form of 0 and 1, means combination of 0 and 1. Suppose 1 0 0 1, this is instruction to open a file, or 0 0 1. So let's just see how typical is to remember these kind of instruction and to implement these kind of instructions. Okay, so machine language basically was very tough to learn, very tough to implement. And now we will move to the second language, that is assembly language, in the second video, student. Till then, stay safe, stay home. Bye bye. Thank you.